Good evening, everybody. Tonight we're going to have a special guest, Nicolas Maduro.
Nicolas Maduro's government is based on a socialist ideology, and this affects Venezuelans, causing a really huge monetary crisis.
Maduro believed that the USA is influencing badly to his people. These beliefs were because Maduro was very loyal to his predecessor, Hugo Chavez. We're inviting him tonight to have a word with us about what he's going to say.
It is truly an honor to have you here at SED. Please welcome the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela's President, Nicolas Maduro.
How
are you doing, Mr. President?
Very good to be here. It's great to be without you.
Mr. President, would you like formally ask you about some things about your government?
All right.
Okay, firstly, Venezuela is in a severe crisis problem. What do you think is the reason for this?
Well, USA are seeing our resources, and with that, we are going poverty. But if we follow all the Hugo Chavez ideas, everything is going to be right. Hugo Chavez, he was like my brother. I miss him a lot. I wouldn't be anything if he wouldn't be me.
Now, Mr. President, how do you feel about the minimum salary increasing twice this year? Aren't you trying to help your people to get away out of unemployment?
I won't say I'm sorry. We need to sacrifice something.
But you don't know that increasing these salaries affect the Venezuelan workers?
Liars! Those are your lies that Americans saved me. Our country is progressing, but if we let the Yankee Party influence our nation, the people's not gonna accept it. Because they know that the solution for our nation is our people, not other nations.
Please? Okay. Can we carry on with the interview?
Yes, we can.
Okay, so, Mr. Maduro, how do you think this crisis will be saved? What's your next plan?
Hugo Chavez had the perfect plan for it. But, unfortunately, he's not with us. However, he told me out what he knows.
And why is people saying that you are changing these ideas?
Those are effects of the gringos and his selfish interests.
Will it be true, yes or not?
Don't dare to yell at me!
We're back again here on set, and now we'll continue with the interview. Alright?
Very well.
Mr. Maduro, we've seen you in China and Vietnam. It is true that you're asking for loans from them?
Of course, I'm receiving $5,000 million of IO credit. Also, Mr. President of China, Xi Jinping, wants to help to get back on my feet. I admit it, Venezuela is not at its best. But, thanks to China, our country is progressing the way it has to be.
With all the respect, Mr. President, but is this getting your nation into a debt that will be very hard to pay back?
You may see it that way, but the way how I see it is a chance to grow. I'm searching for new ways, new formulas for the development, not only for my country, for the China's country as well.
And Mr. Maduro, what do you think about the oppositors that don't like the way that you're running this regime?
They are an offense for the people who are truly loyal of our nation. The position is a puppet and is influenced by the US.
Now that we are talking about the US, it is true that you accuse the American government by attempting an air attack with the intention to kill you?
That's right. They want to destroy my country only because they think that I am a threat. And luckily, a little bird came to me. It was Chavez. I knew it. I felt his spirit, and he said me that I have to be strong.
But how did that happen? Hugo Chavez has been dead since 2013.
He was there. I felt him. It spun around me 3 times, and he whistled. And I whistled back. It was Hugo. telling me to be strong, that the war has just begun.
Okay, well, so thank you so much, Mr. President, for being here, and that will be all.
Thanks you to having me here.
We have Maduro here on set with the purpose of asking him everything he has to say.
And because Maduro is leading his government into a not so bright destination, his actions, instead of beneficiating, are affecting the economy of Venezuela.
That's right. And it was because Maduro was not ready to assume the power of an entire country.
Also, the government of Maduro has affected the relationships between Venezuela and other countries, especially the US. In this particular case, arguing that they are trying to bring down Maduro's country.
He's very influenced by Hugo Chavez, who used to believe that the USA is trying to control all the Latin American countries, imposing them their culture with his companies and business.
But we don't know very clearly whether he was following the ideas of Chavez or he was not. Because Maduro used to support the government ideas, however, he also said that it was changing the rules of the government, so based on their points of view.
Quite a case, Maduro. Am I right?
Yes.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.
Yeah, and don't forget that we're having Donald Trump as a special guest next week.
He was there. I felt him. The lead really spin around my head 3 times. And he whistled.
Okay.